Well, actually, this is not a commercial for Arizona exterminating. Now, the truth is that exterminators tell me that the best way to spray and take care of pests at your house is to do a heavy job of spraying on the outside. Keep those critters and pests from getting inside. And it strikes me as I think that's a great lesson for us as leaders about sin in our life. The best way to handle sin is before it gets in. Paul writes to the Ephesians and he said, "But among you there must not even be a hint of sexual immorality or any kind of impurity or of greed, because these are improper for God's holy people. Nor should there be obscenity, foolish talk, or coarse joking, which are out of place, but rather thanksgiving. For of this you can be sure, no immoral, impure, or greedy person, such a man is an idolater, has any inheritance in the kingdom of Christ and of God. Let no one deceive you with empty words. For because of such things, God's wrath comes on those who are disobedient. Therefore, do not be partners with them. For you were once darkness, but now you are in the light of the Lord. Live as children of the light." See, that's the goal as leaders, to live as children of the light. And how do we do that? By getting as close to sin as we can? No, by keeping it away, by keeping it outside. And by keeping our eyes off of it and our minds out of it. Friends, you're a leader. And you're leading a ministry that's so important. You could be leading in children's ministry. And those children are counting on you to be a leader. You could be leading a small group. You can be an elder in the church. But just the same way as an exterminator sprays the outside to keep the pests away, it's important for us, important for us to keep sin outside of our lives. Do everything we can to prevent it from getting inside. And many of us know the areas of our lives where we don't go put ourselves into temptation. We don't go put ourselves in a place where we can easily be caught up in sin. No, instead, spray the outside of your life. Spray it and keep these things away. Paul says they're not part of a godly life. Friends, God calls us to live godly lives. So I'm not sure what's going on in your life right now, but if there are areas of sin that you're letting creep in, materialism, immorality, if there is pornography, if there are any of these things that would create problems in your life, anger seeping in, maybe a revengeful spirit, God wants us to spray the outside. Keep those things away. Because you've been called to be a leader. Live as children of the light. Hey, you have a great week. I will see you next week.